Hi Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio Tarot reading. A little bit of tongue-tied energy there. Scorpio love tarot reading, Scorpio love reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Scorpio love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Scorpio. Okay, it's the Fool. It's the Fool and the Eight of Cups. Aquarius and Uranus energy, major arcana. It's coming here with the Eight of Cups, Saturn and Pisces energy. A couple of things here. I kind of feel like somebody who did pull away might be coming back in, wanting a second chance. I'm wondering if you have somebody else around you, or you're wanting to. What's going on? Okay. It feels like one of these readings that, yeah, here we go. That is just coming in fast. Yes, it is. We're going to look at these in just a moment. I just want to remind you that if you're hearing my voice, my readings, and it's my voice and it's been altered or not, because you know my readings if you're here, where you should be on my verified channel on YouTube at the Tarot Closet. If you're hearing them anywhere but here on my verified channel, or you're hearing and or seeing, altered or not, over those dumb videos where they don't move, you don't see their hands, they all have the same thumbnail, screenshot when you go into the video, it's like this candle flickering thing. Those are stolen. They're stolen. Total losers. We're taking them down. They're really just affecting the entire tarot community. So if you suspect it's me or you know it's me, please keep those emails coming because we're taking them down. If you hear other readers' content, let them know. Block, report, don't watch their garbage. Just pick up on who it is, block them, report them several times constantly, and let other people know, other readers know that you are hearing their content. And obviously, if you suspect it's mine or you're hearing it, you can email me with my email, which is linked in the description of today's video. But is that yours? I think it is. But also on the About Me page, you'll be able to find my email. Your reading's coming in really fast, so that's just how that is. I want to show you the Hermit is in reverse. That's Virgo and Mercury energy, and it's super strong energy for me. The Fool, the Hermit in reverse. That, yeah, this is like there's a break in communication here. There might even be break up, pause button, no contact, no communication, and or in separation, but it's pretty strong. The Ten of Pentacles is in your first placement. So there's some more Virgo energy there. Mercury in Virgo to be exact. Is there a new cycle coming in here? Is this somebody you've had a long-term connection with, building it on the table? It's on the table. I do feel like somebody wants to come in here and like have a second chance. Just wondering where you're at. So there's a couple of things going on here. There has been some discord here. Mercury and Cancer energy, Three of Cups in reverse, partnership placement. I do feel like there's been some discord, kind of why we're here in the first place. I'm wondering if there's going to be another conversation that's going on. Yeah, some dishonesty. The Queen of Swords is in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. What is this around? Okay, so I do want to, I want to validate that this is where their energy is quite strong. This is for me around the conversation that was had. This is kind of like where you are. Yep. The Eight of Cups is back. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, you're either wanting to move on and detach. You have somebody around you already, or you're just wanting to, move on. Whatever the case is, I do feel like Well, that new cycle energy in the full is yours. That's yours, Scorpio. There's just no way around that. A new path. Is it together? That's the question. There's discord that's here. It's just really clear. Again, in that Hermit energy, just cutting the deck. It's bringing in the Nine of Wands, the Moon and Sagittarius energy. It's interesting because it is sort of like keeping your distance energy. Yeah, I just feel like that everybody's here. That's the thing about the Hermit in reverse for me. It's just sort of like you're not wanting... I feel like there's a lot of feelings here between you and this person, but you don't want to make the same mistakes. Yeah, the Ten of Cups is in reverse too. So I want to validate a couple of things. If your last communication was around an event, like literally an event around friends and family, a party, a barbecue, wedding, whatever, it's really validated here. Somebody may have walked away, pulling away. But I also want to validate the possibility of this conversation continuing, or a new one, you could say, taking place. But the Ten of Cups, this reversal energy, you know, it's like a breakup of that. So had you built a life with this person, were you building it? Was it on the table? This is like a conflicting energy. It's like, it's like breakup energy, really, you know. But it could be around a lot of different things. Your reading is just really interesting how it's coming in today. The Nine of Swords is here. Yeah, so that's that energy of not really sleeping very well, being kind of anxious, interesting. And what's coming in with this Six of Pentacles? The Moon and Taurus energy. Is somebody finally coming here with some truths? Is there reciprocity coming in here? Is it too little, too late? Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Is this you walking away? Now, you could say. Ace of Swords, clarity. Five of Wands. What have been the obstacles around this truth here? Interesting. Five of Wands energy, Saturn and Leo. But this Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, somebody has some clarity. And here's the thing, the Nine of Swords, it's like waking up and being kind of stressed and anxious. I'm wondering if somebody knows or has seen that there's something going on with you around them, or around you, that has them nervous, like triggered. King of Swords. Yeah, look at this. So the Death card is here. That's your energy, Scorpio. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. Major Arcana energy, and that's a stagnation. It's like feeling, it's like whatever happened here was just really not nice. Things that were said, things that weren't said. There's a stagnation also around communicating, and for me, that's around this person's ego. There's a power struggle that's here. It's like somebody wants to be right. I'm wondering if the clarity that's coming in here, is this person wanting to finally communicate? I think maybe, The Queen of Wands has been haunting me, is the wrong energy, which is interesting because that's can be some energy around the Nine of Swords. Has just been appearing everywhere lately. Just everywhere. In any case, the Queen of Wands energy here, the confidence literally to get a move on. And we're seeing it with the Three of Wands. The Sun and Aries energy, like what you've been waiting for, somebody to make a choice, to make a move. For me, this is around the communication to begin with, but obviously something has been going on here in this relationship. The lack of reciprocity, there's some dishonesty here, there are some power struggles, there's some ego. So you could say even some of the blocks around this long-term energy, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in reverse, like clearly something went on here. Also, even with our Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is like my protege to the Empress. Taurus energy. And it's around timing for me. divine feminine energy around timing and healing. And this reversal energy, it's really similar energy for me. And yeah, there's like a lot of what's coming through here for me is some ego. I just don't know what was said or what happened here exactly. It could even be that there's some kind of vices here. Now that's going to be really specific. But I do feel like there was already some discord. And there might be a pretty emotional conversation coming in here. In fact, I feel like there is still one because it's not resolved either way. And this Ace of Swords is interesting because also the Queen of Wands, there's like a confidence energy here with this parrot in particular, look, holding on to the feather. It's interesting. It's like one of their feathers. Birds of a feather. But it is an energy of confidence as well as the Queen of Wands here and the Three of Wands. So like somebody getting over their ego. I want to say waking up and maybe just making some contact out of nowhere. But there's also a strong energy of you just being, at the I don't know, and the end of your rope kind of energy. The King of Swords, Gemini, and Mercury energy. Our court card. This King of Swords who's been thinking about what they need to say for a long time. There's some strategy around it. That sword is transactional. It's clarity in relationships. It's truth. It's communication. On the other end here, the Ace of Swords. Like a new beginning. Somebody messaging, I feel like. But the confident energy around it is quite strong with our Queen of Wands and our Three of Wands. And, you're going into the Three of Wands when you get out of the Two of Wands. Waiting for somebody to make a choice, make a move. So that could be literal move in terms, look at this, of the Ten of Pentacles, relationship, energy, commitment. Something's obviously not going on here with that. That's really clear to me. But it's a boat it's a sailboat, which is powered by the wind, which is air energy, which is communication. It's connecting right here with the King of Swords. And the Three of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's really, for me, a validation of an upcoming conversation. It's powered by the wind. It's on the water, which is around timing. It's a divine energy, but that's also around the emotions, You're a water sign, of course. And it's heading for the sun, which is a new cycle. Also a luminary, a revealing energy. I want to bring in some more here. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups is in reverse. So this is a really strong validation for me of the no contact, no communication, and or in separation energy. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Wands is here. That's just really clear. We're going to talk about everything that's coming in here. But before I talk about this Two of Wands, which is, again, like what you're waiting for somebody here to, I feel like, communicate. For me, this is for somebody to make something right. I mean, it's a really strong validation with Justice in reverse. And the delay in that, what happened here? I don't know. It's going to be really specific for you. But I just want to unpack this Two of Cups in reverse, touch bases here, I guess you could say. Venus and Cancer energy. Really strong validation, Two of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. That there was just a really strong, whether it's an argument or some kind of discord moment that went on here between the two of you. That was part of kind of why you're here, either with a break in communication, a pause button, or separation. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. Or it just played a really big part. So the clarity around that here in the Ace of Swords, that's what this communication's about. Somebody wasn't being honest, and I'm wondering too if it's about feelings. Queen of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords energy, Libra ruled by Venus, around matters of the heart. And what's interesting is the Queen of Swords is my protege for me. That's like my little mini judgment, justice. Well, that's interesting. which is here also in reverse. So obviously there's some dishonesty that's here. And whether it's about literal, like legal or situation or some karmic energy, that's here. But it is also really strong for me that it's around the feelings and it's playing a part. And just like, I feel like there was a really intense emotional kind of thing that happened here. And everybody's kind of riled up, and there are some power struggles here. Is this person finally putting down this 10th wand? Look at this tough nut to crack. They say, like, fruits, vegetables, different things, nuts, dried fruits, and nuts, vegetables, whatever, fruits that aren't dried. Certain things resemble body organs or parts, right? And the walnut is the brain. And look, somebody here is trying to pry this walnut open, and it's the 10 of wands, which is like it's just so much already. Like, I don't want to hold on to this anymore. Tough nut to crack too, like getting the truth out of this person. So maybe, obviously around feelings, but this person's also clear that they need to make things right. And that's the other thing that hasn't been happening in justice in reverse, the dishonesty and the issues. The imbalance, yin yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. It's Libra, by the way, and Venus, of course, it's the Venus, the planet of love, which is also Taurus's ruling planet, but that's obviously a Libra card. And that's connected to the heart chakra. So it's just really clear for me too that it's about the feelings here. But this person, 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician as well. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. The confidence here, Queen of Wands, is making a plan to come to you, you could say. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, it's the Sun and Capricorn energy. And that's putting the Sun in reverse too, which is a delay, which is really super clear here. The stagnation around it and the ego in this Death card is really strong. A lot of times for me, that's what's coming through here. And that's just a strong validation that it's stagnant. Nothing's really worked out. There are some power struggles here. That's just really super clear to me. But this person is triggered. There's like a triggering energy. Like they know they messed it up, but now it's almost like, well, they have to get out of their ego here to make this right. And there's just a lot of pride somehow here. But somebody, this person, the energy that's coming through here, getting this confidence to come here and communicate. Definitely this need to make things right is just really strong. What have you been waiting for in this 2 of Wands? If there's literal travel here, it's almost like, 3 of Wands, which is here, it's almost like buying the ticket. Do you know what I mean? Waiting for that, here it is. But it's also around a particular move. And for me, it's just really strongly connected to communication just to even begin with. With that said, the 2 of Wands here, this decision, this move, this choice you're waiting for them to make is also right on top of the 10 of Pentacles. So if this is around a karmic situation, perhaps, or something in there, like has there been an ultimatum here? Judgment was making its way in a little earlier, if you heard that. That somebody has to choose the 2 of you or the relationship over something else, including pride. I mean, that's here. It's going to be specific what that means for you. The last tarot card coming in is the Magician. Gemini and Virgo energy, as above, so below. Yeah, the Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra. I do. And the throat chakra, I speak. So moving into that energy of making it happen, literally a new cycle, new beginnings. Now that Fool card coming in was just a strong energy for me right off the bat. 2 things of this person who is triggered and is like really wanting to come in sort of like with their tail between their legs, but is just so full of pride and ego. That's pretty strong. Wanting a second chance, like hoping you could move past it all. But there's also, and even if that's just moving past it and not moving forward together, it's going to be really specific for you. Because that's the other thing. It was also coming through for me of you just really one foot majorly out the door, maybe two, of just maybe either wanting to go forward with somebody else or that's around you, or just even the possibility of that. And that's the other thing. This is your reading, and this is the Magician. And I like that too, because that is going in there and manifesting what you want. And you could say, of course, connecting with the law of attraction, like what you're putting out there. Making it happen. A new cycle, a new beginning. So the potential here is also here, but that, it's not up to me. You have free will. Scorpio, your person has free will. Everyone does. Energies, outcomes, they can. They will and they do change. The future is not fixed. Energies and outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. So it's a matter of, the direction for you, the Fool, the Magician. Where are you heading here? Because I definitely feel you also frustrated, Whether it's together or apart, there is a conversation here that needs to happen, I feel still. It feels intense and really super emotional and long overdue. Long overdue. I want to validate that energy in the Magician as well of alchemizing, and that's, you could say, shape-shifting into that energy on both sides for this person around making it right, fixing their past mistakes, because the Magician has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire, and can do that, just take the action and make it happen. But that's also, again, an energy for you of shape-shifting into that energy and making happen what for yourself, manifesting it and going for what it is that you want. A new cycle either way is here. Let's get a peek into their mind. Tough nut to crack, 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Tarot Closet. Channeled love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. Bottom of the deck, thinking of you. Yeah, kind of waking up thinking of you, actually. Clarity, waking up, 9 of Swords, getting clarity, Ace of Swords, 10 of Wands, wanting to put them down, get out of separation, 2 of Cups in reverse. Communicate. It's been needing to happen, I feel like, for a long time. I feel so at home with you, Scorpio. So that's really interesting, because that is a energy of 6 of Cups, which is your energy, Sun in Scorpio. It can be you've known this person for many years, but that's also that feeling of just like you've known somebody for a long time. There's a comfort in that, which could also be playing a part for you. And as far as maybe having a hard time detaching, should that be what you want to do? Because look what we have here. Again, it's your energy in the Death card, and there's a lot coming through with the Death card, here. But one of which, this reversal energy, is a stagnation around possibly detaching if that's what you're wanting to do. And it's right here with the 8 of Cups, which came back. I mean, look at that. And moving right up here to the Magician and the Fool that came in of just maybe moving on to something new or somebody that's around you, should that be the case. Very specific. I'm watching you from afar. That's Page of Swords energy. So we could be looking at social media stuff. Could also be connecting through friends or family. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Oh my gosh. The Queen of Swords, my protege to Judgment, that came in again, to Justice, which is here, are both connected in reverse. I'm sorry I lied to you. I know that I need to tell you the truth, and I know I need to own it and apologize. Ace of Swords. I have a song playlist for us, so they're listening to music. Please forgive me. I love you. It's funny because it's going here with the 2 of Cups in reverse, the Venus and Cancer energy, and the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Swords. It's triggering energy, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's just like now there's this energy of, wait a minute, could this be that did I really mess this up? It's like really like waking up and getting clarity. Definitely wanting to have a conversation, wanting to reach out. And at some point, it's going to happen. It needs to. It's long overdue. I want to talk, but I'm scared. Literally, look, the stagnation and the reversal, the death card, the ego, the King of Swords here. I want to talk, but I'm scared. Oh, that's just so clear. My secret addiction is you. Oh, that's interesting. There is a pretty strong, like, spying energy. Yes, I am thinking of you. I am watching you from afar. That's right where that went. This has hit me hard. There's like this fear that they've lost you or they're going to lose you. Maybe they have already, but that it's like going to be permanent. Our meeting was no accident. We met for a reason, Scorpio. I have not moved on. I am lying. Oh, yeah, that is just super strong here. And our Queen of Swords. And our Justice in reverse. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. I want to talk, but I'm scared. Right here on the Eight of Swords and connected with the Eight of Cups. So that more energy of just like pulling away. Just being, well, yeah, just being afraid. It was me, not you. More little tarot closet love messages. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Forgot to remind you, Scorpio, that all your love tarot readings are in a playlist in the video description today and on the playlist tab. And if you like to watch Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, or cross watch, you'll find all the zodiac readings there. All signs tarot, collective love readings, twin flame readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, which some of you clearly are, the bottom of the deck. I am always with you. And I'm sorry I lied to you. I love you. I mean, it's right here with that energy of I love you too and the Two of Cups. And the lie with Justice in reverse. I mean, that's already clear. I think it's probably more complicated than that, but that is here, in case you were wondering. I am afraid you will reject me. Is that why they're being a chicken here? Why they want to talk but they're scared, or why they want to return but they're a big chicken? I'm sorry I ran. Yeah, it's going right here with the Eight of Cups. I received your telepathic messages. Please forgive me. I love you. So what have you been sending through? It's right here with the Two of Cups. And with our broken promises. Look, there's pinkies connected here in our Two of Cups today in reverse. Don't ever change. It was me, not you. That's where that went. I was scared. I made so many mistakes. I'm sorry I ran. This has hit me hard. Okay. The last channeled love message from your person. Message from their higher self, Scorpio. I feel your energy. I feel your energy, Scorpio. I received your telepathic messages. I love you. Please forgive me. Triggered. Yeah, it's really strong. Beautiful Scorpio, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Remember, if you hear my content in any way, shape, or form anywhere other than here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel on YouTube, it's stolen. The email to contact me is in the video description, also on the About Me page on my channel. I'm sending you love and light as always and hoping the best for you.